The first time we met some pool companies a few years ago, it was pretty standard. Here's the dimensions, here's a quote, there's some cement around it, it's X amount of dollars, and there was really no discussion of what we wanted.
We didn't want just a normal square or a rectangular or kidney-shaped pool. We wanted some gunite and we wanted some liner.
What we were asking people to do, most of the pool companies just said that we don't do that, or they weren't very confident. I think what struck me is when I sat down with Al the first time and I said, well, I want it to look like a lagoon. He said, yep, that's what we do. And I said, well, you know, I want boulders and like a rock waterfall. And without a hesitation, he said, that's what we do. He asked me why I wanted a pool. And at one point, he kind of said to us, is this a style of life or a lifestyle? And he said, if I build you this pool and it's sterile and nobody goes in it, I'm not the company for you. He actually said something that stuck with me. He said, I want my pool to be in your photos, not because the pool is the centerpiece of your backyard, but because the pool will bring all your friends and family together and it will just happen to be in your photos. So yeah, we looked at a lot of stuff online, watched a lot of videos, and we were able to go out and actually see the pirate pool being constructed. And I don't even think it was the pool itself, it was talking to the homeowners that I think their excitement for their pool kind of spilled into our excitement for a pool. It's real interesting because I kept saying over and over to Al, I want it to look like a lagoon, I want it to look like it, and he's like, yeah, I got it. And so one of the hard parts is just letting go. Because at one point, he'd drawn it up, it was watercolors, it looked great. We're like, this is what we pictured. And then he said, yeah, well, it might not actually look like that when we get done. Which is
like, wait, what? What do you mean?
Which is funny because you think you're taking on this big project and all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed and everything's gonna be measured out. And he said, no, when we get back there and the yard speaks to us, if we think this needs to be moved or this needs to be shifted, it just depends. It's just a work in progress. So that part of the process was the most, I don't know if I want to say intimidating, but nerve-wracking at first. But once it started to roll, you realize that I don't have anything to worry about. They know what they're doing. I explained what I want, they heard it, and now they're turning it to reality. So letting go was hard, but it was kind of the cool part because you just never knew. I'd come home from work, it was dark. I'd be out here with the flashlight, hoping not to step on rebar and fall into the pool.
Love the fact that I can sit here and I can say, yeah, they were all girls that built this pool. I say it all the time. When people talk about the pool, I'm like, yeah, it was all females. I mean, Al was here, but really it was the women are the ones who put all the stonework, the tiles, all of it.
But it was cool to see a family. It was cool to see. It was cool to see a family working together, enjoying their profession, enjoying their craft. Each summer goes by fast, so we kind of made the decision that investing in education for the kids and our retirement's one thing, but what were we going to do to invest in ourselves? How were we going to invest in our family? And the pool was, you know, a huge investment. And Al had said to me one time, if you're looking to rationalize that a pool's a good buy for your house, it's not a great investment, but it's a great investment with your family. And this has been the best summer that we've had because we're together all the time. So if anybody's on the fence, think about how cool it is and how much fun it is and what it means to make these memories. Time flies so fast that it's nice to be able to keep everybody together as a family, and the pool has done that for us.
No, I'm fine.